What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Andrew back with another video. As you can tell by the title, we're doing a trade breakdown, going over how I was able to make $262 in a little over 2 hours last week trading gold. Without further ado, we're gonna hop straight to the charts. First things first, as always, I'm gonna back it up to 730 is when I originally came to the chart. As you can see, price is in an uptrend. We're trading well above the 200 EMA, and we are breaking structure to the upside. So from my perspective, this was an uptrend. Well, from everybody's perspective, this should be an uptrend, but we're in an uptrend. So I knew I wanted to look for buys. The first buying opportunity I saw that was high probability was this demand setup right here. As you can see, we got structure breaks right here. It's a minor structure break, but we have a structure break right there. So I went ahead and marked up this demand zone. I wanted to wait and see how price reacted to it when it came back. As you can see here with the 720 candle, price came back to it and gave us A1 wick rejection, but I don't start trading until 7:30. This probably should have been one of the days where I just went ahead and entered a little bit before 7:30 just so I could get a good trade entry, but nonetheless, I ended up waiting, and as you can see, this is the 7:30 candle. So at this point, the market was here when it opened, and I could have entered at the same entry, but I didn't. No clue why, but on the next candle when it came back to entry, I went ahead and I decided to enter with the same stop loss and target parameters as I would if I would have entered based off of the A1 wick rejection here. So kept it the same, went ahead and entered once price came back to it, and like I said, I kept the same parameters, and target was hit within 5 minutes. So that was a very quick trading day. And because it was so fast, and maybe I was a little bit greedy, but I really liked the bullish market conditions. I liked how what I just marked up, I like how it executed perfectly. So I kind of felt like I was in the zone, and I wanted to look for another trading opportunity if it presented itself. I knew I had 8:30 news coming out, and this was already, I already made money pretty early, so I was going to wait till 8:30 news before I took any more trades. With this candle here, we have our 8:30 news, or maybe it was this candle. With this candle here, we have 8:30 news. As you can see, at this point, I had a range established. I had a resistance established up here based off of these wicks, and as you can see, price was respecting it. Then I had my support established off of the 825 candle that came in wicked here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4 wicks in that zone. So I had my range marked up. I see that we're range bound. So knowing that we're range bound and knowing that I'm looking to buy in a range, the goal is to look to buy at the bottom, right? That's how ranges work. You want to buy low and you want to sell high. So with that in mind, I was just waiting for a perfect buy opportunity off the bottom of the range. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the first candle close that I had inside of this support that I had marked up. So in my head, like I said, this was the range I had marked up. This was the support for that range. And it just kind of, it kind of just got invalidated when price closed inside of it. So I still wanted to take a buy from here. And this candle right here probably would have been a nice buy entry. But like I said, in my head at the time, my level just got invalidated. I would need another sign of perfect wick rejection of this level for me to think it's still valid, because price didn't close below it, so it's like it's still valid, but like, would I want to risk my account on it? Would I want to risk money on it, especially already being up for the day? So the answer was no. So I needed something else, and then here we have another bullish sign from that same support. Price is going up off of the support. I like that, but I didn't like it enough to put money on the line. This is another candle that didn't really mean shit. And then here, as you can see, we finally have us a pin bar that came back and gave A1 wick rejection of this support, and it closed above the EMA. So at this point, I had enough confirmations for me to enter, put some money on the line after already being up. The main thing why I was so hesitant is because I was already up for the day. I just didn't want to give all the money back I just made. So I went ahead and reduced the risk. And as you can see, it did what it was supposed to do. It did what it's supposed to do. Nice bullish day. I had the direction right. Took 2 A1 setups for the day and I was done. Ended up making $262 in a little over 2 hours. So you can't really beat that. Yeah, you can't beat that. The only thing I would have done differently is with this trade right here, I would have held it 1 to 2. But nonetheless, as you can see, we got the direction right, our levels were respected, and we just waited for our trading strategy to present itself at these levels, which it did. Gave us 2 opportunities, and we capitalized off both of them. As always, I appreciate you guys checking in. It's your boy Drew checking out. Peace.